Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of Mother 3. It's been a long time since I recorded, but last episode we got introduced to New York City, or New Pork City, as you can tell by the swine-influenced artifacts emanating from pretty much every cardinal direction. Anyways, this episode we're going to continue our exploration here, beginning with this tower. All right, so let's go to the left. Left for LP, we've got a punk rocker, a businessman, and a hippie. Or some dude in a tracksuit.
Hi there, I'm the friendly item deposit.
Oh, that's right, I know you. I don't actually think that I need to deposit anything right now. I mean, there are a couple things. I could get rid of, like, the otter hat. Well, the otter hat is good for LP. Why does LP have this? Well, because the awesome crown, that guy's PP plus 30. And yeah, the otter hat only has 5 more additional defense points, so that's probably fine. I'll actually just sell that. Fiona, trivia card maybe? Nah, it's fine. Tino also has a trivia card, nothing really that I want to get rid of here, and Rat's pretty light too. Okay, never mind, we're fine. I do appreciate your offer of assistance, my dude. Now for you.
That statue of Master Porky looks a lot like a kid, don't you think? What do you think's up with that?
Well, that's him, you see. Undoubtedly, he's probably, cracked the code to eternal life, and that's why he's here, being a Chungus once again.
Has anyone ever seen Master Porky before? How old do you think he is? He must be amazing to build a city like this.
Well, probably didn't build it himself. Service repairs in progress. Okay, well, let's just, go around it. No, we can't? I'm getting horrible flashbacks to my apartment. I mentioned that I hadn't recorded this in a while, and it's because I've been moving. Well, it's because I started a new job, and I moved, and I got married. So a lot of things has happened. Oh, let's take a bath. A lot of things have happened. Anyways, we moved from our apartment in downtown Denver, Colorado, to Clearwater, Florida, where we're also in an apartment, but still, the apartment at Denver, or in Denver, rather, the freaking elevators would go out all the time, and we lived on, like, the 6th floor, so it was kind of necessary to have that, particularly when, you're trying to carry up, like, 80 pounds of groceries. And if you got to take multiple trips and you got to go all the way up the stairs and all the way back down, it's kind of exhausting. So there was nothing in there for us. I'm actually a little bit disappointed because, yeah, if I remember correctly, last episode, we searched everywhere. Here, we've been to every building, we talked to every person. Who are you?
Boy, Newport City doesn't make any sense. I can't tell if it's kitty-like, creepy, disgusting, flashy, or what!
Yes, we definitely spoke to you. And I don't think there was actually anything, like, helpful. This dude wants to sell us stuff. But we only got 2,600 DP, and I don't think that's enough to actually get anything. Well, we could get a super bomb. New Year's Eve bomb sounds really helpful. Not going to worry about that right now, though. So, like I said, there's really nothing that I thought of or nothing that we actually figured out. In fact, the only thing that we were really able to mess with at all was the theater. We were able to go in there, and there was a hole in the wall, and people were like, watch out, or something or other. So maybe that's what we need to be doing? Probably not. Probably not, but hey, it's a lead, right? It's something to, I guess, investigate again, and at this point in time, I'm kind of taking everything I can as far as opportunities to investigate things. So it was in here, and there's this hole. Yeah, can we go in this hole? The hole in the speaker seems to lead into the sewers. Go through it, what? I feel like whatever, all right, we'll go in. It would be a bit difficult for people to fit through this. Oh, I see, okay. Well, I was gonna say, I could have sworn that I investigated all that. Let's talk to everyone again here.
That hole in the speaker leads directly to the sewer system. Unbelievable. That's why this theater stinks to high heaven. It even looks like stink bugs use it to come and go as they please.
Well, where are the stink bugs? This area really stinks. Oh. So get closer. Smell. Oh God, a hideous beast has emerged from the cushion. Rat is not pleased. Chases the animal out, back in, around, and into the speaker it goes. Poor buddy, you can't get in there. It's too small for anyone to fit through that's not an insect. I spoke too soon. Okay, rat can go in there. Please tell me we can now follow the good boy. No problem, huh? My dog just dove into a friggin' subwoofer. I think that's the definition of a problem. Really? Really? Oh. Well, it's probably not gonna let us. Yeah, what do we do there? What do we do there? What do we do for our dog now? We got a stink bug. Yeah, I saw one earlier. Where could it have gone? Some people say that if you take a big whiff of a stink bug smell, your memory will improve. That's true. I'd sniff one without a second thought. I need to start sniffing some friggin' stink bugs then, because my memory sucks. You have anything?
Your leader's being held in empty apartments, but you gotta go through the sewers to get there. As the name suggests, the place is empty. No one lives there at all. It's now a breeding ground for violent attack roaches, stink bugs, rats, and stuff. You'd probably find your way there by following a stink bug or something. Only problem is they smell really, really nasty. I'm talking major.
Well, give me some more stink bugs then, dude. Can we shake one out of the cushion again? Nope, no problem. This no longer stinks, it would seem. The stink bug was there, stinking purposefully, but at their departure, they took the stench along with them. How convenient, I suppose, but a stink bug, yeah, I saw one earlier. Where could it have gone? Oh, yeah, you're the dude with the memory problem. That's right. Me and you, kindred spirits, clearly, because I already forgot that. I guess there's one more person to talk to here that we've already... Oh, two more people.
Rumor has it, whenever you guys do something, earthquakes and tremors and stuff happen. What in the world do you guys do?
We chase stink bugs into speaker systems, apparently.
You want to go into the sewers, don't you? What weirdos. Anyways, you can't get in through there. Oh, where was it again? I seem to recall there being an entrance somewhere, but it was someplace stupid. And that there was a ladder going down, that I used to work part-time there a long time.
I can't remember. You can't remember where you worked? Okay, she worked somewhere. It was a part-timer. First glance, the projectionist appears to be an old man, but he's actually a figure made out of clay and dough. It's well crafted. Yes, it is. It looks just like Ripley's, believe it or not. And the assistant is also made of clay. Great. Can you guys, help me? No, you can't do anything at all, can you? Alrighty. You two, hello. They don't want us to be back here, though. They don't want us to be back here. All right, so where would this lady have worked part-time? Applebee's? Hey, you! Oh, no running in the theater, right? Yeah. Gosh darn it. Chill out, lady. It's like she's got friggin' cardio senses. I didn't even take but a single step, and she could smell the physical exertion I was about to undertake. Oh, Dungalore. All right, so other places she could work part-time. There's an interest in one of them. There's only so many places we can even investigate here, so I guess we just go one by one. Game store, here's one. You have anything different to say? Yeah.
I've been hearing a dog whimpering for a while. I think it's right below us. Well, I can't go check it out, though. The reason being, I'm afraid of dogs. Seriously, their noses are wet. They wag their tails. They lick people's faces. Oh, I totally can't handle that. So, could you go look for the dog instead?
Yas, it's my dog, you know.
Really? You must like dogs then. So you'll go look for me. Okay, well, I'll open this heavy cover. I'm putting myself at major risk, though. Okay, I'll open this sewer entrance for you. Here goes nothing.
Way to announce your intentions, guy. Very good. Thank you kindly. That's exactly what we needed, and perhaps we also need the assistance of a kindly amphibian. You know what I'm saying? Like we're going to dive into a gaping hole, rot with poisonous enemies, as we've already been led to believe. I think it would make sense to save our progress prior. What little progress we have made. I mean, the episode's only but 5-10 minutes in at this point, so probably not a whole lot of progress to be expected, but still. Is this a bridge? That's rat barking. He must be nearby. It is a bridge. And the sewage, goodness gracious, is that... There's lines emanating off of it. That could be stench, or it could be heat, or it could be both. All right, we've got our first encounter here with the locals, a metal attack roach. Okay. You know, I'd imagine that you would be playing some metal music, but that does not seem to be the case. It's been a minute since I've played. I've already mentioned that to you, but I am not super fluid with the battle system, obviously. I'm gonna have to not relearn it, but kind of get re-familiar with it. I guess we do that. I don't know how tough these things are. Metal stands to reason it'd be weak against electric attacks. And Spätzle is, good against everything. All right, so these things are ganging up on poor LP here. I'm going to have to ask you to stop, and I'm going to have to ask you that with lightning. The first one in front there has taken a host of damage already. It took roughly 700 to kill it. Hopefully a few physical attacks will be enough to put this one out of its misery. Just put it right beneath your boot so you know it's great. Thank you for that. Earned a heaping 4,500 experience points as well as a present being Secret Herb. Oh. Boy, these bugs are packing. What are you doing in the sewers? You're smoking medicinal herbs. I see how it is in New Pork City. I see what's happening here. Next one, we got a putrid moldy man and another metal roach. Naturally, my inclination is to throw Spätzle and Thunder at the both of them, and then Tino, he does have these tools. Just kick it. Can you kick it? Yes, you can. You can kick it with the best of them. All right, Tino, he's got a size 15 foot. The momentum that he accumulates simply from taking a step forward is astounding. It would knock the hat off of a child. Putrid Moldy Man lasts until the next turn. We're already working through a lot of HP and PP, at least as far as LP goes. So I'm probably going to have to be cognizant of that and not get in the fight immediately after. Son of a munchkin. Okay, well that's hardly helpful. You know what? Let's just attack. Fiona, you can continue to use Thunder, and hopefully, hopefully he doesn't isolate LP as the target of his, heinous attacks. We got a nice little double there, and physical attack should be enough here on this turn to get rid of this putrid swine. Yes, barely. Again, LP dying right before our eyes. Let's take the time here at the end of this battle to use life up. Well, and also level up Fiona. 48, excellent. Got 4s, 3, and a present. What more present are we getting? Attack Attractor. Attack Attractor? It's kind of fun to say. What is it? Probably not equipable, though. Probably also not a status. Probably not that. Where's items are the first one? Goodness gracious. Oh, I'm a mess. Causes an enemy to stink, thereby making it the target of everyone's attacks. Oh my goodness. Is that the case? Is it really? Now, why is that the case, though? Why does stinking cause someone to get attacked? I don't know, but it's also like a ray gun looking thing, so that's neat. Anyways, let's do what we need to do before we forget, and that is restore roughly 120 HP to the main character here, Lucas, alternatively known to us as LP. Okay, there's hideous beasts over there that we can't get to. There's this. Is this the hole to the subwoofer? It is. No, don't try going through it, lest we get through that and have to re-enter via the game store. That would be quite lame. Oh my God, a sauna in the sewer. Oh, we're swimming in urine and garbage juice. It's great. It's revitalizing. Thank you. The sodium, absorb it through your skin. Oh, we didn't need to use the life up, but it's fine. No harm, no foul. These enemies? No. There's 3. Let's go with the one on the left. Trash can here. Look inside. Yes. Ta-da! Inside the trash can, there was some magic pudding. Gross. If I find a pudding-like substance at the bottom of a trash can, I am not putting that in my pocket. The one on the right is a putrid moldy man. Very nice to see you, buddy. We're just gonna do a bunch of physical attacks because we're right next to a salty sauna, and we can just fix ourselves up right quickly, immediately, no matter how long this battle takes. Perfect, yes, do your worst, buddy. You look very enthusiastic as well. It doesn't look like they want to be there any more than we do. But I guess we're the ones that instigated the fight, though, so we can't quite blame them. Center trash can has, what? Saltwater gun. Okay, so that is something I would pick out of a trash can. Not the pudding, gun, yes. All right, another roach, probably just good to go with the physical attacks again. Because it's only one, right? I don't know, I tend to use the physical attacks more when it's just the one enemy. When there's multiple enemies, obviously a physical attack's not going to be able to target more than one, so I don't know, I feel more compelled to use them. But when there's an opportunity to save PSI, I'm gonna do it. LP leveled up, HP by 6, very nice. Offense 3, that's good too. Tino47, hello. All of us leveling up in the last couple of minutes here. Very good. More secret herbs. I like to party down here in the sewer system, huh? Oh, we almost made it up the ladder before the putrid moldy man blocked the way. Okay, well, you know what they say. You know what they say. When your way is blocked today, you've got to say, hey! Slay. Or something like that. I don't know. It's from the Bible. Anyways, set fire to these moldy bins. I'd have to imagine that they are potentially more susceptible to fire than they are to thunder. I don't know. I guess I could make a case for either, right? Like they're in metal trash cans, so that would have to be pretty conductive. But they're also organic. And fire, yeah, look at that. That looked pretty solid. I think that was better than the lightning. Granted, it was probably also a stronger PSI, right? Like it was probably like the level 3 fire as opposed to level 2 thunder or something like that. I don't know. 6,500 experience though, pretty good. Probably closing in on another level. What is this? Oh yes, you want to sell me something here, Mr. Mole Cricket. I am interested in your wares. Mole Cricket has wares if you have coin, traveler. And I do have a moderate amount of coin. You've got some beef jerky, an antidote, fresh mint, secret herb, and a couple live noodles. Can't fit anything inside of LP or Fiona's bags. Let's get some jerky. Why not? Are we gonna be sick soon? Nah, we'll just stick with that. That's fine. You know, we'll play the hand we're dealt. We'll bridge the cross when we to it come. We'll see what's happening here. Lots of trash. Shopping cart. Lots of doors, too. What's the meaning behind all of this? Do we go upstairs first? No. Check this thing. This thing? Does it have any information for us? No, it has nothing at all. Okay, that's fine. We'll start with the very left, work our way back right. Hey! Hey, it's the dude! It's also a frog, so we'll talk to him first, but this is the giant man from Tansmilly Village. Tansmilly Village. Goodness gracious, my tongue's flopping about like a lizard or something. Tansmilly Village. This is the giant dude. He rang the bell when there was a fire, and we haven't seen him since. Pulling this rope would probably be extremely dangerous. Pulling what rope? What rope are we talking about here? This rope? Is this a rope? No? I don't know what rope they're talking about. Is there something off screen that I don't know? I don't know what you mean by that, but at least he's got books up there. And when we go upstairs, we'll be able to talk to him. The door won't open and there's no one inside. How do we know that? How do we know that, huh? This one's got some papers stuffed under it. Your rent is late. Same exact message as the last one. Door number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Same thing. Okay, great. So much for exploring. At least we got the opportunity to save all of these doors. Wow. We need, we need some psychic powers, right? It'd be nice if we had something like a PSI fire. We could like burn the friggin' door down. It's Rat, my boy! Hello! I chased after a strange smelling bug and somehow wound up here. Okay, Rat rejoined the party. We missed you for all of 10 minutes, but that was too long for me, my friend. Never leave me again. No matter how many bugs you come over. But never mind that. Look what's in this next room. It's the big man. The big dude. And the stink bug. And lots of books. Let's talk to him. You gotta stand right here to talk to him, apparently. You must stand on this exact spot, otherwise he will not notice you.
Yes, it's me, Leader, the bell ringer. It must be a real shock to hear me speaking for once. It wasn't that I couldn't talk all this time, I simply chose not to. As I rang that crossroad bell deep inside my heart, I had decided I would speak to no one.
Oh, well that's a choice. But why? Gives us a moment to dwell on that too.
But the secrets I've been guarding are now starting to leak out.
Oh, I heard that one.
The time has come to tell you everything. What I'm about to tell you, you might not want to know. Even so, you absolutely must hear it. It will be a long story, but please listen to it all.
No. Of course I will, man.
Given who you are and how you've lived, what I have to say will tear at your hearts. Well, there's just so much to tell. So I've decided to have the stink bug trembling behind me memorize everything I say. Ready, Mr. Stinkbug?
Oh,
Yeah, sure. I'm coming over here.
quite a great stink bug, really. The ability to memorize paragraphs. Incredible.
Long ago, there existed a quote-unquote world. A world different from what the people on these islands think of. This world was incredibly big. More people lived on this world than there are grains of sand on these nowhere islands.
That's a crap ton of people. That's at least like 46? Like, that's a ton.
I know it may be hard to imagine, but such a world once existed. Understand?
Yeah, I guess.
At some point, the world wound up destroyed. Naturally, it was humans who destroyed it.
No, yeah, man, we're doing it again right now, 2022. Oh, goodness gracious. Climate change. It's real, people.
In the back of their minds, everyone had an inkling that it would happen at some point. And then it really did happen. And so the world is no more. Everything so far has been about the end of the world. Did you understand all of it?
Yes.
Just before the end of the world, a white ship, quote unquote, it was a giant bird, came to these islands. On it were all the people of Tasmili village. Yes, aboard the white ship were those few who had managed to escape the world. The people on the ship still went by their names from the previous world. This white ship plan had been set in place before the world was destroyed. And, although they're part of the world, these nowhere islands are a special place. They were the one place that would remain, even if the world was lost. The one and only place where people could survive. And so the white ship arrived at these islands. Everything so far has been about the white ship. Did you understand all of it? I do. I appreciate you checking in with us continually in case we need to go back and rehear some of this. Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stinkbug?
Yeah.
The reason these islands are special is because they harbor a giant dragon nearly as large as the islands themselves. Long, long ago, people lived together with the dragon. However, at some point in time, the people and the dragon could no longer coexist. So, using the 7 needles, the dragon was placed into a long, long sleep by the ancestors of the Magypsy people, who have lived here since the ancient times. Well, ever since, the Magypsies have guarded the needles in an effort to prevent the dragon from being woken until its power is truly needed. Thus, until the time of its awakening, the dragon continued to sleep as the power of the earth itself. And so, because of the tremendous energy of the dragon hidden deep below, these islands were protected from the end of the world. Everything so far has been about the dragon and the Magypsies.
Got it, man. Appreciate it.
Those who came here aboard the white ship feared another end of the world more than anything else. They felt that the world's destruction was a direct result of the way they had lived. The people of the white ship discussed things at great length. They shared their wisdom and spoke with grave serious. They spoke with gravy, and they arrived at their conclusion. They decided to completely erase everyone's memories of the previous world and started their lives over with new rules and new roles. Yes, in short, everyone would play out the ideal story that they had come up with. That is what happened. The people would restart their lives in a simple, peaceful village, in the kind of place they wished they had grown up in. They would erase their memory of everything, the world, their belongings, their rules, and then they would begin their new lives. Everyone's old memories would be reset and replaced with their newly created story, and thus the village of Tasmili came to be. However, it was necessary to record the fact that the memory replacement had taken place. The hummingbird egg was the device used to store the memories of the white ship people. Wes and his son Tino, both playing the roles of thieves, were set to take action should a dangerous situation occur. Remember when they went to Osahi Castle? They went there to retrieve the secret of the people of the white ship. And there's one other thing. Me. It was essential that one person remain and retain memory of the previous world to sort of keep watch over things. I was the only one in the village of Tasmili who wasn't given a role in the new story. The sound of my bell served as a suggestion of sorts to keep everyone's fabricated memories from reverting. My name Leader comes from the word leader.
You don't say. Okay.
No, that doesn't mean I was anyone special. It was just that I was particularly taller than all the others. I'm freaking 13 feet, for gosh sakes. So upon discussion, I was selected because it would be easier for me to stand out. Being so tall, people would want to come see me, you know? And so I was given the role of revealing these secrets when the time truly called for it. Everything so far has been about those who lost everything. Although Tasmily Village exists in reality, it was originally created as part of a story. I know this might be difficult to believe, but do you understand so far?
Sure do, buddy. Kind of blowing my mind, to be honest with you. This is crazy plot development.
Let me also talk about Osahi Castle. Apparently, long ago, a kingdom existed on this island centered around the king of Osahi. However, when we arrived on the white ship, the people of the kingdom were gone. It seems they had left the islands, fearing the dragon's eventual awakening someday. Before boarding the white ship, Princess Fiona was an infant who had lost her mother and father.
Oh, wow, so this is not even like generations later. I was figuring that the people that came over on the white ship were, I don't know, maybe like grandparents at the very least. Like, Leader here is pretty old looking. But no, so it was... Yeah, Fiona was alive, apparently.
Upon coming to these islands, she was given up to the Magypsies to raise, and given the role of Princess of Osahi Castle. Wes and Tino, being her retainers, was another part of the fabricated story. Osahi Castle is one of the few and precious relics of this island's past. We crafted our story in haste, so the people inside it have very little past or history. Well, have you noticed no one in Tasmily can talk about things from 100 or 1,000 years ago? In truth, we had wanted to create an entire plethora of myths and legends, but our story was made in such a hurry that we weren't able to. It's a real shame. I'm sure that much of what I'm saying you'd rather not hear, but it's the truth. Well, have you listened to everything so far?
Yes, I sure have, Leader.
Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stinkbug?
Incredible job, Stinkbug. You deserve a raise.
Truthfully, we had no idea how Tasmily Village would turn out, but things actually went rather well. The people who had arrived on the white ship had fully taken to the new identities. They believed that they had always lived together peacefully. It was when a person by the name of Porky stumbled upon these islands that everything started to go amok. It seems he used a quote-unquote time distorter machine to travel through time and space at will. However, he was apparently shut out from all other times and spaces, and tumbled into this area, and these islands. Even worse, he used his time distorter to bring many people from other eras here. The pig masks, as well as everyone in New Pork City, were all brought here and brainwashed by Porky. This Porky fellow seems to view these islands as his own personal toy box, with which he can do anything he wants. He would take animals apart and recombine them to make creepy new chimeras. As a childlike dictator, he began doing whatever he pleased, including building Thunder Tower and forming his own army. Porky eventually learned the white ship's secret because of a traitor amongst the Magypsies. Do you understand about the intruder known as Porky?
I know him better than you think, buddy.
This traitor was Locria, the 7th Magypsy and the only one you haven't met yet. After Locria joined forces with Porky, Porky learned about the white ship people and the secret of the sleeping dragon. Porky decided to pull the needles to wake the dragon so he could use the power for himself. The dragon is the power of the very earth itself, you see. It's said that whoever pulls the sealing needles will become the dragon's master. However, only a very select few are capable of pulling the dragon's needles. Apparently, neither the Magypsies nor Porky have that capability. Yet the needles are being pulled now. That means Porky is somehow controlling someone who can control the dragon's power. We have to put a stop to Porky's antics. If we don't, the world will be completely destroyed again, and that will spell the true end for everything. For Porky, that might be the ultimate pleasure, but we can't allow it to happen. We, the last handful of people there are, absolutely can't allow it to happen. LP, it seems you're a chosen one with the ability to pull the needles sealing the dragon away. You must pull the dark dragon's needle with your own hands and pass your heart on to the dragon. Let this be my one and only order to you as your leader, also named leader. Do you understand everything about the dragon's awakening? Sure, no, not really, but I understand what you said. But I hear that 6 of the dragon's needles have already been pulled. Deep in the earth, the dragon is likely beginning to stir from its sleep now. Supposedly, the last needle is somewhere here, in New Pork City. Porky has been gathering everything that lives on these islands into New Pork City to prepare for the final needle's pulling. It's possible that he's planning to hold one final twisted party. But now is our chance to change this looming crisis into a golden opportunity. All things may come to an end. Or new and bountiful things may begin. Wouldn't you like to help that happen? LP, you were once a weak, fragile, hideous boy, but now you've been given a tremendous role to fulfill. Now that you know everything, including everything I'm sure you'd rather not know, the time has come for you to save the future of all life as we know it. God won't make you bear more than you can carry. I'm sure you've heard that phrase before. Know that you aren't fighting alone. Everyone, and I do mean everyone, will lend you their support. That was a long story, but that is the end of everything I have to tell you. Did you understand it all?
Well, understand is a strong word. I absorbed the knowledge, and I get it. There's several questions I have that I don't think you'll be able to answer at this point in time, and that's fine, so we'll move on with yes.
Only the Magypsies really know the needle's location, so I don't know where to find them. But from the way Porky and the others have been acting, I would say they're now very close to reaching the 7th needle. Please, LP, be the one who pulls the final needle. Porky issues his orders from the 100th floor of the Empire Porky building. Start by jumping into the fray, storming the building. After that, you can start looking for clues. It's been such a long time since I've spoken to anyone. And now I'm exhausted. The stink bug should remember everything I've just said. Take him with you. That way, if you happen to forget anything I've said here, you can ask him to repeat it. Will you go with him, Mr. Stinkbug?
The stink bug hesitates to respond. Does not come with us. Maybe we have to speak with them. Got the stink bug's memory. But not the stink bug itself. Thick books filled with minuscule writing. Thick books filled with minuscule writing. Thick books filled with okay, they're all thick books with very little writing. Okay, that's fine and dandy, but now we know what we need to be doing. And it's what I guess I tried to do at the beginning of this episode. We were just a hair early going to the Empire Pork building before we came and spoke to Mr. Leader here. Look at him, isn't he? Oh, he's ball and chained. You didn't realize that? Can we untie you, dude? Like, why are you trapped down here? And how did you even get in down here? You like slither through the hallways like some sort of snake? Sounds mighty uncomfortable. I'm just glad they found some sort of accommodation here where you can stand to your full 13-foot capabilities. Anyways, we've got a building to storm, but we're actually going to tackle that next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then.